Lincolnshire County Council has told us that the responses they received to the future of the Heritage Service Consultation are what they'll use to make their decision on the future of the Usher Gallery. So it's really important that a lot of people complete the consultation. Don't be tempted to skip sections in case the Council consider incomplete responses to be invalid. Many people have complained that the consultation questions are difficult to answer and don't give scope to really say what they think. Frustrating, off-putting, annoying, yes, but we still need you to fill out the entire consultation document if we're to stand any chance of saving our beloved Usher Gallery. So we at the SLUG campaign have decided to help you by creating this guide. Proposal 1 is about moving to a cultural enterprise model. Essentially, this means that the Council says it needs to change the heritage sites they manage to bring in more income so they can vastly reduce the funding they provide to the service. Some people say this is a tricky one to answer. If you don't agree that the Council should make huge cuts to funding, you should answer as don't support 1 or 2. If you partially support the need to be more commercial but don't think the Council's proposals are the right way to do this, particularly their desire to close the Usher Gallery, you could score it as a 3 or 4. Beware, scoring this one too highly could take that as your agreement to the entirety of their proposals, including closing the Usher. Whatever score you give it, you should provide your reasons for it. You can also add suggestions for other options you think the Council should consider. You can do this by clicking the Yes button, which opens more boxes for you to add your text. Some possible themes you might base your answers on include: the business case only explores one business model, the one the Council wants to adopt. Surely there are a range of different models that could be considered if the service needs to move to a more commercial approach. The business case only looks at 2 futures for the Usher Gallery and the heritage services as a whole. The first is to maintain the status quo and the second is to adopt the whole of the Council's chosen cultural enterprise model. It doesn't look at other options that might represent better value for money whilst keeping the Usher Gallery open along with other heritage sites under their control. The Usher Gallery and the collection could work more closely together for their mutual benefit. There are probably many other options you could add here. This proposal is about moving to a supersite and microsite model, and there are definitions provided for what these terms mean. If you think their approach to defining sites in this way is completely wrong, mark it as a 1 for do not support. If you think that there is some merit in this but don't agree with their assessment of what is and is not a supersite, score it somewhere in the low middle, 3 or 4. Provide your reasons for this score and click the Yes button to add suggestions for other options. Example reasons for your score could be: the Usher and collection operated together could already be considered to be a supersite. The Usher Gallery is definitely not a microsite given their definition, as it already has the potential to offer multiple experiences and offers both permanent and temporary exhibitions and events. With imaginative management, vision and proper marketing, it can do more, along with the collection next door, to enable the broadest range of audiences to engage with the widest range of experiences. It is not necessary to close the Usher. Proposal 3 is the one that suggests closing the Usher Gallery. If you oppose the closure, the only answer to give here is 1, do not support. Some reasons and options you might want to add include: more exhibits could be displayed at both buildings than they do now. The space in both museum and gallery could be better used. They could invest some of the $5 million they're proposing to raise in upgrading both buildings and creating more interesting and interactive displays. Perhaps open up some of the space in the collection basement and keep the Usher Gallery. Put far more effort into better marketing for both the Usher and the collection. Proposals 4 and 5 are much more straightforward to answer. Proposal 4 is to transfer the operation of Gainsborough Old Hall back to English Heritage. Proposal 5 is to retain the Museum of Lincolnshire Life, Battle of Britain Memorial Flight, Visitor Centre and Heckington Windmill. If you agree with these proposals, you should give a higher score of 9 or 10. However, there are no plans to provide new investment to these sites at present. Museum of Lincolnshire Life in particular is in need of investment to refresh its displays, so you may wish to add a comment about that in the options section. This proposal is about finding third-party operators for the mills and Discover Stamford. However, if the Council can't find organisations to take these on, the continuation of these sites as public attractions cannot be guaranteed. You need to take this into account when giving a score to each site in question and provide your reasons. Other options they could consider include the 3 mills to be operated as a supersite along with Heckington Windmill, which the Council is retaining, or Ellis Mill could be retained and operated by the Museum of Lincolnshire Life, which is located close by. Great, you're nearly done. You now have the opportunity to raise any other heritage matters, click the phrase that best describes you, and complete the Equal Opportunities questionnaire. If you're ready to send the questionnaire, don't forget to click the Submit button. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We hope it's been of use to you and that you're now able to complete the Heritage Review consultation. Remember, this is a numbers game. It's vitally important that we can show the County Council that there are a great number of people who oppose their plans to close the Usher Gallery. And don't forget to complete the consultation as soon as possible and definitely before the 24th of April. Thank you.